President Donald Trump has just confirmed something that's sending shockwaves through the international community. He says he authorized the CIA to conduct covert operations inside Venezuela. This revelation came during a recent interview, where Trump openly discussed why he gave the green light for US intelligence to operate on Venezuelan soil. According to Trump, the move was driven by two major concerns: the alleged release of Venezuelan prisoners into the US and a rise in drug trafficking from Venezuela's coastlines. He claimed that his administration, or rather his team, is determined to stop what he called the flow of drugs and criminals into America. And that means allowing the CIA to act directly, both at sea and possibly on land. But this statement immediately raised questions about international law, US oversight, and whether such actions could escalate into a larger conflict. Critics say this could be seen as an undeclared war, a violation of Venezuela's sovereignty. Supporters, however, argue it's a bold move to protect America's borders and disrupt criminal networks operating in Latin America. In the interview, Trump didn't directly confirm whether Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro was a target, but he hinted that Venezuela is feeling pressure, suggesting more could be underway. Up next, you'll hear the exact moment Trump addressed the question, and how he explained the CIA's new role in Venezuela.
Why did you authorize the CIA to go into Venezuela? And is there more information you can share about these strikes on the alleged
Well, I can't
drug
do
busts in
that,
the
but
Caribbean?
I authorized for two reasons, really. Number one, they have emptied their prisons into the United States of America. They came in through the, they came in through the border. They came in because we had an open border policy. And as soon as I heard that, I said, a lot of these countries, they're not the only country, but they're the worst abuser. And they've entered they've allowed thousands and thousands of prisoners, mental institution, people from mental institutions, insane asylums, emptied out into the United States. We're bringing them back, but that's a really bad, and they did it at a level that probably not, many countries have done it, but not like Venezuela. They were down and dirty. And the other thing are drugs. We have a lot of drugs coming in from Venezuela. And a lot of the Venezuelan drugs come in through the sea, so you get to see that. But we're going to stop them by land also.
Does the CIA have authority to take out Maduro?
Oh, I don't want to answer a question like that. That's a ridiculous question for me to be given. Not really a ridiculous question, but wouldn't it be a ridiculous question for me to answer?
The ships, though, sir, there are Republicans and Democrats up on the Hill concerned that in the briefings they've gotten about those attacks, they're not necessarily getting information about who was on them and what exactly was on those ships. Can you ensure that at
but
least
they are given information that they were loaded up with drugs, and that's the thing that matters. When they're loaded up with drugs, they're fair game. And every one of those ships they're not ships, they're boats, they're speedboats. They're extremely fast, record-setting type speedboats. They cost a lot of money, and they have a lot of money because they're drug sellers. But they know one thing, and they all have the same thing in common. There's drug dust. They call it drug dust. They call it fentanyl dust all over the boat after those bombs go off, and you can take along.
Attack them, though, that there are.
We know before. We know when they go out. We know we have much information about each boat that goes out. Deep, strong information.
So, what do you think? Is this a necessary step for national security, or a dangerous precedent that could spark international tensions? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you want more updates on global politics and breaking US news, don't forget to like this video, share it, and hit that subscribe button. Trump authorizes CIA operations in Venezuela, a move that could reshape US-Latin America relations for years to come. You've been listening to Veil of Mystery, where the line between truth and terror begins to blur. Subscribe for more real and fictional tales that will keep you awake at night.